And I'm glad I got in the game because it paid off. It made me famous. It all turned around. It all turned around, and the past that the people didn't like made me famous. See what I'm saying? It made me famous. The police made me famous, you know. They arrested me. Police came, took us all out of there, took my mink coat and put it on, and my mink hat, and said, Fillmore Slim, do I look like I could be a pimp? And put us in the wagon and took us to jail. Fillmore Slim, we arrested him over here in the after hours house with all his girls and his mink coat. They blew me up. So when they blew me up and made me famous, I said, well, I'm gonna capitalize on it. So that's what I'm doing, and see what's so good about it is I paid my dues for it, see. Everything that I said in the movie, they sent me to prison for it. So now if it's gonna pay me for me being that famous guy and I pay in society, bring the money on, you know. What's up, baby?
Legend right there, man. Fillmore legend at his finest, man. Hood boss entertainment. I see you.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Fillmore! Yeah, they all know what's happening, you know. And they all respect me, you know. They give me my props. You know, you see what they say, you know? I have no problem. All the young people look up to me, all the rappers, you know. I'm doing a movie, Snoop Dogg gonna play me. I was just with Snoop Dogg, Corrupt, and at the film, Too Short at the Fillmore last Sunday, you know. So I'm all love, you know. Everybody love me, you know. No haters, you know. I ain't got no haters on my team, you know. So everybody love Fillmore Slim, you know. To them, I'm like an icon. To them, you know, Fillmore Slim is a household name. See what I'm saying? That's the only way I can put it. You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere and say, if you go to New York and say, well, I just come from San Francisco, I come from California, you know Fillmore Slim? That's what they did. They called me from all over. Mr. Fillmore Slim, man, I want to get in the game, you know, can you give me some kind of advice and all this type of thing? I'm a household name, you know, and I'll say this here, a lot of my peers are dead and gone now, see what I'm saying? So the Lord is keeping me out at 3 operations. Look at me now, I can run a mile, I ain't got no problem. So the Lord is keeping me here for, what's up? He got something he want me to do. He ain't ready for me to go. And that's what's happening with me, you know, and I'm blessed, you know, and I feel good, you know. Like I said, I was famous, man. They made me famous. And you know what? I'm living off my fame. You know, they gave it to me. I'm gonna live off it, man, till I leave the earth. You know, I'm gonna do it. Good with the ladies. I could catch. You know, I know how to. I can jump out the car right now and stop a chick and make her interested in what I've got to say. You know, check this out. I'm gonna tell you a story. R.J. Reynolds, that's the tobacco man. I was in Los Angeles, but I didn't know this was R.J. Reynolds' granddaughter. I was in Los Angeles, Hollywood. Just came from Dearborn, Michigan. Dearborn just picked up my brand new Fleetwood 1974. It was all white with red inside, okay? I'm riding down the street in Hollywood, on Hollywood Boulevard. On the Friday night, we just riding and looking. I see this girl, this Caucasian lady, this pretty blonde. She had on all white, and she was walking down the street. You know, she was a tourist. She wasn't no prostitute. She was walking down the street, okay? And she had on all white, and I had the Cadillac with all white with red inside. I pulled up to her, And I stopped and jumped out the car. I said, baby. I said, baby. You know, she said, what? I said, here's your car. This is your car, baby. She said, what? I said, you are all in white. This Fleetwood is all in white. I think this is your car. I came for you. Get in. She said, where are we going? I said, look at it. I spin her around. It was just spinning around. She so fast, she fell right in the seat of the car. And we drove off. We drove off. And she stayed with me for like, you know, she had money. So she gave me a piece of money. We went out to dinner, we wined and dined and danced. She didn't go to no whole store, you know, but when she told me who she was, she said, my granddad is Tobacco King, R.J. Reynolds, you know, so she gave me, we had a good time. She gave me some money. She bought me a diamond ring and all that. Because she had money, and that was that.
Ain't never had no trouble getting no woman. Y'all love Fillmore Slim.
It was a one-night stand and a one-night catch and a one-night profit, $1 more. You wasn't ready for all this, was you? Yeah.
I'm a bad mother. Come on. Listen. I'm a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean? I'm a bad motherfucker. I'm a bad motherfucker, baby. If you fly my train, I'm gonna drive you insane. Hey, listen, some people call me this. Some people think I'm
So, you know, I done conquered San Francisco, you know. Start off on Fillmore Street, down the low end, down there, say Fillmore and McAllister, down that way, where we started off at. So we done conquered this, so I'm going to L.A. I've never been to L.A., you know, so I got a team, you know. I got about 14 to 15 girls. So I take a small team down there in Los Angeles, you know, and I put them down on the track. We on Sunset, you know. Right there, sitting there Pioneer's Chicken. So I'm sitting there Pioneer's Chicken, right? At the same time, I'm sitting there Pioneer's Chicken, eating chicken and throwing chicken bone at the girls just walking by. You know, you want to be with me? Hey, baby, you want to be with me? Hey, I'll buy you some chicken. Come on in there. You don't like that fella, so I'm doing it like that, right? So guy drive up to me, you understand me, with all my women in his car. He said, man, you Fillmore Slim? I said, yeah. He said, I got your women, man. And they done gave me your money. You know, so they with me now. I said, well, you know, I play the game out of the room. I say, well, who? I checked them out. I said, okay, they with you, man. You know, go to the motel and get their clothes. They said, well, you thought you could. And so the next day he came around. He still had my bra. He came around, hadn't left yet. He came back around and said, yeah, you can't come down here from San Francisco. This is our took. You from Frisco. You better go back up north. You can't come down here pimping in our town, you know. He said, you ain't got no hoes while you hanging around. I say, okay. I say, you don't think I got no more hoes, huh? You think you got everything I got? So I go to telephone and call up in San Francisco and tell the rest of them hoes of mine. I say, hey, y'all come on down here and represent me and straighten out my business. So when they landed at the airport, you understand me, and the cab brought them up there where I was, I had 7 more, okay? I said, now check this out. I tell my friend, I said, them little bras you got for me, I said, now catch these. And if you catch these, then I'm gonna leave town. And he couldn't catch them. And then I got my others back. And I said, now I come to stay, so they had to respect me. I planted my roots in Sunset, and they all had to respect me.
I got women over here. I got women over there. I got some in Los Angeles. I got some in Texas. I got some in England. I got some in Alabama. Everywhere I go, I got women. I'm a woman man. I don't want nothing but a female on my track.
So when he was telling me about, you know, this our turf, I said, man, I have hoes will travel. You know, I mean, anywhere I put them down is their turf. Have hoes will travel.